channel Fat to Keto. My friends call me Jelly. I've used the ketogenic journey to lose 211 pounds. I did go up 7 weeks. I was not really keto. I know I keep saying this, but if you're new to my channel, you don't know this. I went up about 20 pounds when my boyfriend was here, on and off keto, eating whatever I wanted, but I did still keep my calories low, exercised crazy, and lifted weights 90% of the time he was here. We did like 15 to 18,000 steps a day, plus lifting the weights. So if you believe in calorie in, calorie out, I shouldn't have gone up in weight. I should have lost tons of weight, not gone up 20 pounds, literally, in a couple of sizes. But I'm back down to my lowest size and not down to my lowest weight, yes, yet. So I'm going to show you yesterday's macros because I'm on day three of my Fat Fest. I'm doing 3-day categories of different challenges. I'm about to head to Harris Teeter to get my boar's head meat for my 3-day salad challenge that's coming up. It will be keto. I will keep it under 20 total carbs, and I will be making 12 salads. 3 for me, 3 for my daughter, 3 for my mom, and 3 for my dad. So it will be a very long salad making day. Not to mention we're installing a French drain today. We are doing it, me, my mom, and dad. So it's going to be a lot of labor. It is 7:30. I think it's why I could not sleep. I got 4.5 hours sleep, which I'm going to show you. Let me show you all that, then we'll discuss things, and I gotta get on the road. Glucose 65. Yes, I know, machine, I know. It likes to tell me I'm in hypoglycemia, or whatever it's called. I didn't get much sleep. It's 5 a.m. and I'm awake. I'm starving. This isn't working. Okay, I might need a new strip for the ketones. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna need a new strip. It won't take the blood. Okay, here comes ketones. So I didn't get much sleep. I can't fall back asleep. I woke up an hour ago and laid in bed, and there's no falling back asleep. Ketones, 0.8. This might be why. When I get to ketosis, higher and higher, I have trouble sleeping. Does anyone else have trouble sleeping? I do. I am in moderate ketosis. This is why I could not sleep last night. Macros for yesterday, it was the second day of my Fat Fest. 100 protein, 84 fat, 1,349 calories, and 5 total carbs. So the whole point is to have tons of fat and barely any carbs. Yep, here's my sleep. 4 hours and 44 minutes. My sleep score is a 67. It sucked. I did 12,852 steps yesterday. My blood pressure was doing really good yesterday, so that's a win. Weigh-in, 165.4, but like I explained, this ain't a real weigh-in. It's 5:30 a.m. My stomach's not calming down. It is growling like crazy. I am still sleepy. Only 4.5 hours of sleep, but I'm going to go ahead and eat. And I don't feel like cooking eggs or anything, so I'm going to eat my burgers from last night, the ones that were supposed to be for tonight's dinner. So I'll have eggs for dinner. I might eat way more today because I'm going to be awake a lot more hours, and I have a very, very full day. I really needed my sleep, but that's not happening. Okay, I brought you a little closer so you can hear me better. So you saw my numbers, I went up, but I don't think I went up. I think I was going to have a new low of this challenge because I weighed almost 6 to 7 hours earlier than I normally do. I only have 4.5 hours of sleep, and I was that weight right there. So I know for sure my weight would have went down at least 1 to 2 more pounds. It's just how my body works. If I had gotten to sleep, if I had weighed at the same time I always do, but couldn't sleep. Too hungry, No matter how much I laid there, I could not fall back asleep. I think I was more thirsty than hungry. I did eat the 2 burgers, so I will not be eating that today. I just have eggs left in my plan for today. So we'll see how my weight goes eating my big giant meal like around 5:30 in the morning. And then today I got a few eggs left. And I'm about to have my second collagen coffee and it's only 7:30 in the morning. Today might go a little crazy. I'm going to be drinking a lot of water. A lot of water. So tomorrow starts my salad. I'll be weighing everything out, seeing 20 total carbs or less, and using Boar's Head low sodium or no sodium meat. I will be getting 3 different kinds. And like I said, my mom and daughter's keto. My dad is not. So I will be making everyone salads for 3 days. So it will be a big, giant salad mess. I will have to make my daughters, and my daughters and my mom all separate because I got to weigh out everything to make sure the macros stay perfect. And then my dad's will be in a big giant bowl and he can get out of it for 3 days straight as much as he wants because he never likes the bowls I put it in, never thinks I give him enough, so he can just get from the big bowl. That being said, I'm exhausted. And my day hasn't even started yet because I couldn't get sleep last night. Sleep matters on that scale. Stress matters, anxiety matters, everything matters to move that weight down. I know for sure I'm going to hit my goal weight finally this year and probably go below that. So that makes me really happy. And I'm hoping to do it before, which I know I can as long as I stay strict, before August. My goal is by July, but you know, give myself some time. But by June 17th, I really want to be 148 or less. So we will see how that goes because that's a big statement if I can't get sleep. Like, I can't even think straight. I'm so tired. But I'll be fine. Once I get up, get going, do some stuff because I've been watching my shows. I was trying to fall back asleep, but that wasn't working. So I'm getting out of here and actually going to go get some stuff done. In a good mood today, other than a little tired, but it means I can crash early tonight. My whole thing is I want to crash early and I want to wake up around 6 or 7 every morning, and this is going to help me do it because I'm going to be dead exhausted tonight and crash like a yo-yo. See, at night I get snacky. At night I have tons of cravings that I have to fight, and it's a constant fight all night long, and I always win 99% of the time. But I'm sick of having that fight. During the day, there is no fight. I have no cravings. I have no desires. I don't want to sit and eat, even if I'm watching my shows in the morning. No desire to snack or nothing. It's a trigger that happens around 9 p.m. It's why I go to bed at 8 when I can. Because come 9 p.m., snack attack. I can hold off. The later it gets, the worse it gets. Come 10, forget it. If I'm still awake come 10 o'clock at night, it is all over. I am mad at myself. I end up making ice though. Let's get real. I make ice. I don't cheat. And then, of course, on this experiment, I have not been having the ice because I use sucralose in it. I use like these kind of things a little bit. Or I use the monk fruit vanilla sweetener and put a few drops in a big bowl of ice. So I use a whole lot. Yesterday was the only time I cheated a little on the challenge. Is I had a pelican ice that had sucralose, a little bit of cotton candy in there. It's about this big. I don't really consider that cheating because I know it wouldn't affect me. And sucralose does not make my sugar go up. For a long time I thought it did, but I have done multiple tests on it, and there is not a fake sugar so far that I've tried that actually makes my sugar go up anymore. In the beginning it did. Not gonna lie, second year it did. Third year it started shifting around some. This year, I'm in my third year I'm in my third year right now, and nothing seems to affect it. Monk fruit, allulose, sucralose, stupid Splenda that I don't like, Eagle doesn't affect it, my sweet and low's never affected, monk fruit's never affected, like nothing raises it anymore. Like I have to eat real cake for it to raise. So I'm going to shut up and get going because I'm very, very exhausted, and I'm hoping the cold air, because it's only 50 today, it'll get hot later, but it's only 50 right now. I'm hoping loud music, wind all down, cold air will wake me up some, because I have one hell of a hot day in the sun of manual labor to do. Okay, I just got home from Harris Teeter. I think it's 11 something. I'm so sleepy now, but I don't have time to go to sleep. I'm gonna go inside and make all these salads. And yeah, I'm exhausted. Like over the top, ready to go to sleep. I should have straightened my hair before I went out because it was all wild, crazy, and messed up, and I came home and straightened it. So, I just want to lay out in the sun and take a nap. Yeah, that sounds fun. Okay, so here are my salads for tomorrow. It is 9 total carbs so far. That includes the 2 ounces of cheese that I will add tomorrow. Lots of meat. I have lettuce, a little bell pepper, tomato, a little purple cabbage, a little tiny bit of carrot. And when I mean a little, I mean like 14 grams, a little for the carrots. No, the carrots was 31 grams. The bell peppers was 31 grams. Like, I added it all to make sure I don't go over. Plus, you know, I'm going to have 3 with my coffee, so that's already 12 grams. And if I eat eggs and stuff, here is, my moms are in the back. They're going to put their meat and cheese on their self. This one's Haley. I'm going to have to go to my mom's, get more cheese for hers and get her meat. Let me show you my dad. This is my dad's. Like I said, he is not keto, but this is his. This is for the whole week. He eats big salads because he's about to eat this, and this is a huge salad, which technically is perfectly keto, and this huge salad doesn't even have 10 total carbs in it. And that includes the meat and the cheese and everything, but he's going to kill it with the dressing. Just let me tell you, it's just going to die with the dressing. So on my mom's and daughter, they are also going to do probably 2 cups of spinach per day. So that doesn't even bring it, since they do net carbs. That's no carb. Like literally, that would be no carb, because it's 1 cup of spinach is 0.9 carbs, total carbs. Then you guys subtract the fiber and everything else. So I really don't count spinach. So they will be doing that, and they'll be doing other things, but this is just to show them, when you do total carbs, what a salad would equal. Of course, there's maybe equal, about the same. They have not all the meat I have, but their meat has more carbs in it that they're going to be adding. It's 2 carbs per 1 ounce, I think it is. Like, it's ridiculous. Or 2 ounce, I think it's 2 and 2. But mine are all either 0 serving or 1 for 3 ounces. And servings are normally 2, but the ham is 1 carb for 3 ounces. Alright, so it is 1 o'clock. I am about to have my last collagen coffee of the day. It was very, very hard not to eat any of the sandwich meat, and I made sure not to shred the cheese today, so I don't come in here starving and eat a salad, because that's a no-no for today. Today is the last day of the fat fast, and I'm holding strong. I ate at 5:30 this morning, had 2 collagen coffees, a bottle of water, and that is it so far. Tonight, if I get hungry, it's eggs and cheese and butter. That's what I got. Okay, I've decided I'm going to try my best not to eat the eggs, because sometimes when I eat eggs, they kind of flush the scale upwards, just because they give me a tiny bit of inflammation. So I'm going to try not to. We'll see, because I am starting to get hungry. We'll see how I hold off or not. And whatever time I wake up tomorrow, we'll just go by that weigh-in. Maybe minus a pound, depending on how early it is. It is so windy, I can't take these glasses off because the sand keeps getting in my eyes and really hurting them. We ended up not doing the project yet. We are going to do a few things for it soon. I think it's like 5 or 6 too. So we need to start that really soon. Okay, so I am completely dead, and no, I haven't eaten any other food. I'm not going to. I'm exhausted. So it's about this wide, like this wide. It's a good thing I lost all this weight. Of this really deep, up to my chest in some areas, ditch that we did for 70 feet. I had to get down in there, hoe it all in a slant, but even, then tamp it down with this very heavy tamper that's 8x8, and it barely fit in there. Let me tell you, this space, my phone was almost as big as this space. Like, I don't even know how I got down in there. I'm about to go take a shower. Then after that, we had to put together 7 section, the 10-foot accordion type pipe. It's like a drain pipe thing. It's soft accordion black, not real soft though. It's hard plastic with little slits in it because we're making a French drain. And we had to shove the ends together, me and my mom, and I had to really work at it. And there was sand on my steps, and I slipped coming down the steps and slammed. You can't really see it too well on camera, but it's very whelpy. It happened hours ago. I slammed very hard into this glass screen door. I didn't break the door, but it was these deep indentions throughout my whole arm, and it hurts like hell. Like, I bruised my bone, like serious pain. And I still had to go do all this after hurting myself and giving myself this horrible boo-boo. Then we took rock. My dad at least poured it with the tractor, but I had to use a hoe to level it out and keep spreading it for the whole 70 feet across the whole entire thing. We still are going to spread it prettier tomorrow with a garden rake. I just had a hoe and I was having trouble. Like, I was pushing it to get down where it needed to go and tap it in and spread. I am so dead, so sweaty. I don't even want to eat. I'm hungry, but I don't want to because I'm too tired. I just want to go take a shower. And my internet finally just came back on, and I pray it stays on because it's been on and off for like 6 hours today because I need to upload a video. Also, I burnt my $70 pair of shoes. I didn't pay $70. I paid $55 at Christmas for them. My Skechers. Actually, it wasn't Christmas. I think it was a little before February. But I didn't think about it. I just jumped down into that muddy clay hole and started going to work. And they'll be okay for walking outside, but they are trashed. Like, I don't think there's any hope for them. Like, there is sand in all kind of places and stained with the red clay. Even though they were black, they are just so trashed. But this needed to be done. It needed to be done for 5 years because my whole entire front of my house, we couldn't use the front yard, nothing. It is underwater 24/7. Now it's completely dried out. And when it rains, it ain't going to be underwater no more. It's going to run through the rocks into the French drain that's 3 feet in some areas, 6 feet in the other down, and it's gonna roll right out. And we're gonna put some more drain in tomorrow, the PVC pipes though, because it needs to be hard so we can drive over it. And we're gonna take it to daylight, so it's gonna go really far into the backyard and then drain out down there, so I won't have to worry anymore, and I'll be able to use my front yard, and then I can start saving money. And we're gonna make this little 12 feet long to 4 feet wide little bridge from my front door to the land, like a little ramp, so my dad can finally get in and out of my house. He can't really walk up my steps. Plus, when I have stuff delivered, there won't be any more problems. And then the whole front yard, we use the front yard like a backyard. There's no driveway there, just trees and the road, but you can't really see it because of all the trees. So I'm turning it into a backyard. I am going to be building a fence later when the price of wood goes down a little. I have a lot of Pinterest ideas for the backyard and doing my own garden. Like, that is a big thing for next year. When I can afford and the prices drop a little, and when Dino gets back especially, which is going to be way sooner than thought. Don't have a date yet, but I'm pretty sure it'll be by summer. I'm really excited, but I don't want to jinx anything. Like, yeah, I got a call today. He pretended like it was bad, and you know, I went down on my heart meds, and I started to freak out, and my heart started to go crazy. And then he's like, "It's good news." I'm like, "All right, why can't you just give me good news so I can be excited and happy? Why give me this emotional roller coaster?" Yeah, I went to kick his butt, but I was fine. Went and checked my blood pressure. Everything was fine. My heart calmed back down. He's so ridiculous, but it's good news. So I worked for nursing homes before, I knew what they were telling him, that he needed to sign his mom over to someone, was bullcrap, that he didn't have to do that and he could leave the state. But the people he kept talking to, they didn't know what they were talking about, and they kept saying that to him. I even heard them say that to him. No, that all he has to do is the caregiver, power of attorney for medical power of attorney. So if there's an emergency and she has to go get emergency surgery, they can sign it. He can still do everything he needs to do for her from here. Remember, she has Alzheimer's. She doesn't remember him, and she was never really there in the first place. But he was taking care of her, even though she never took care of him. That's all we're gonna say, because he can't wait to take care of my family and my mom and me and stuff. He loves taking care of people, but his mom was, if you know anyone with Alzheimer's, and the worst kind, when you can't take care of them because they won't let you, and because they think you're someone you're not. Stuff like that. So he's doing right by her, and I just can't wait. Can't wait to see him again. And he's still at the beach in a hotel. He's still living it up. He calls me constantly just to say hi and to send me videos and pictures, and then he's back in the pool and back in the ocean, and I'm so jealous, let me tell you. He's not coming home until like the 23rd or 24th to his house. I just can't wait until he comes here, right? But yeah, I want to do all these projects this whole year, and then by next summer I want to start doing the garden will spring, start making gardens and stuff, because that's going to be part of my channel. I'm going to grow stuff we can eat for keto. My daughter, I had to decide today to put her like in regular school or virtual school, and I literally asked her because I didn't know what to do. She can't have the vaccine. She's very immune compromised, allergic to everything. I didn't know what to say because her mental, emotional, her stunt of growth, she's not anywhere mature like a 16-year-old. She's more like 11-year-old, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not making this up. And that was all going through my mind. It's like she's getting held back. I can't. If I hold her at home another year, what will happen? Like, I felt totally guilty, and this is a decision that for the first time I couldn't make, because yes, I want to save her life by keeping her home until it's safer, but when will safer be? And then at the same time, I need her to get up and move, but she's doing good with keto, so I'm happy about that. I need her to not be so depressed. I need her to not be me. She's literally me at her age. Except I went to church all the time because there was no virus. I spent every day at church. But the whole sleeping all day, wake at night, little dark clothing and crazy makeup, yeah, totally me. She's become me. So I know what she's going through. And I couldn't make that decision for her, because there are negatives on both sides and positive on both sides. So I went in her room and I said, they want me to make this decision for you. I'm going to let you make it. And she looked at me and said, no, don't make me make decisions. You know I hate making decisions. I'll make the wrong decision and something bad will happen. All right, okay, let's do it this way then. They're saying you're going to have to wear a mask all year next year. And you're in high school, so you can't miss classes even when you're legitly very sick. Can your anxiety handle being in a mask? She doesn't even last 20 minutes in a store in a mask, and we have to hurry up and leave because she freaks out. And she looked at me, and she said, even if they don't have masks, I have to wear a mask because of COVID. But I can't wear a mask like that because I'll freak out. And so that's my answer. I'm not wearing a mask. But I can't be near people without a mask, because she has watched so much TikTok that her brain is totally freaking out if someone takes their mask off. Okay, I took my mask off because we were outside and no one else had masks on where we were. And I felt safe, but she lost it, saying you have to put it back on for your safety. Like, she thought I was going to die. So her anxiety is off the chart. So that was her decision. she decided because of her anxiety and because of the mask and because of everything else that she would never be able to focus on anything at school because she'll be worried about this V word, right? C word, whatever, you know, so she made a decision, so she will be virtual again next year, which saddens me for her, but it is what it is, and Dino will be here. He can help me get her outside. She's so bubbly when he's around. She'll play racquetball and all kind of stuff with him. So I'm really thrilled about him being here for her and me. And I'm going to try. And she's trying on keto, okay? This girl loves her Starbucks, but she hates the Americano thing I get. And she is trying so hard. She hasn't cheated at all. She just told me I made my salads too small. I was like, that's because you're supposed to dump yours in 2 cups or more of spinach like you like. But I keep forgetting she's not going to do that. So I'm going to have to go look for bigger salad meal prep containers so that the spinach can fit in there because she's too lazy to even do that part. So there just wasn't no room in those containers. But so she'll be homeschooled again, but virtually with the county. Dino should be here by the fall, should be here by summer. Like I said, got boo-boo, gonna go take a shower. Someone's calling my house number. It blocks numbers. Also, if you're on my Facebook and you get a message saying, is this you in the video in a messenger? Yeah, someone had gotten hacked and I was stupid enough to click the link because I thought it was real when they messaged me it, and I guess that's what it does. But my computer said it stopped it before it happened, but I don't know if it did or didn't. So I am going to shut up now because it's a really long video. I'm not going to eat anything else. I'm going to go take a shower and go to bed very, very soon. And hopefully, like I said, my internet will stay together because this was the last day of my Fat Fest. And we'll do a weigh-in tomorrow and then start my salads. So if you're joining me on the salad, basically it's that I am eating, I'm doing my 3 collagen coffees. Now, this is where you can do whatever you want. You can also have Premier protein shakes. You can have keto chow. You can have eggs and bacon. It's basically, I'm only doing 2 meals, and one of the meals, my dinner probably, but not sure, but one of the meals is a salad. Okay, I probably won't do keto chow because I'm trying to keep my carbs as low as possible. My salad equals 9 carbs, I believe, and then my drinks, I have my coffees are another 3. So I kind of want to see what it does to me. And after those 3 days, I don't know what challenge I'm going to do. I'm liking these 3-day challenges because I know what I'm eating for 3 whole days, but it's only 3 days, so I can live with it. The 4 and 5 days just don't work for me. That's really long to just eat the same things over and over again. So, yeah. So I'm going to shut up, put this video together, and hop in that shower. It's not evenly spread out yet, but I had to climb down into the hole. You see the hole? I had to climb down the hole and tamp and even all the ground underneath. Then we had to build this tube and connect it every 10 feet, which was a bitch. Then we had to fill all this rock in, and we're not done.